Welcome back everyone to another episode of NovaJoe's Halloween Show, and in today's episode I want to do something different and I want to visit a console that I've only ever done a gameplay video for once before, and that's the Mattel Intellivision. Now the game in question is not a game that you would typically associate with Halloween. However, it has a lot of elements to it that kind of go along with Halloween, and so I feel that this game is something you could play on Halloween and actually enjoy, or play during the Halloween season and enjoy it. And that game is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, also known as Cloudy Mountain. It was called Cloudy Mountain when Intellivision lost the rights to calling it Dungeons and Dragons. It was changed to Cloudy Mountain. However, before that change, it was known as Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Actually, Cloudy Mountain's not even written on here anywhere. That would probably be a good subtext to have. And this game, what's really cool about this game is that it is probably one of the most, one of the first detailed adventure type games where you actually can see your character, you can move them around. It's not a text-based game. But a bit more, and I'm not excluding adventure on the Atari 2600 at all. I'm saying this one is a bit more detailed with what you're capable of doing and the enemies that you're capable of dealing with and what you're tasked with doing. It's a bit deeper than most other adventure games at that time, and it is really cool. You start out as a three-person team. Basically it's 3 lives, but it's supposed to be there's 3 of you, but you only see one of your characters on the screen at one time. And you're tasked with getting to the Cloudy Mountain where the winged dragons live. And once you get to the mountain, you want to collect 3 pieces of a crown. And when you do, you become king of the mountain. You have defeated the evil winged dragons and have saved the area. But before that, you have to get across the landscape. Now the landscape is marked with mountains and forests and rivers. And so you have to go to these different mountains and go to the caves that are within the mountains and find more arrows, because you're an archer. You don't have any other weapons other than arrows, and so you got to find arrows. You've got to find tools like a boat or an axe. You need the boat so you can cross the streams. You need the axe so you can cut down some of the trees to make your way to the Cloudy Mountain. So as you can see here, it's a bit more involved than a lot of other adventure games, and so it's really, really cool. And so each mountain has a different color. There's there's blue mountains and pink mountains, and I can't remember if it was black or gray. I think it was gray. Yeah, gray mountains, I believe. And each one of those mountains has different things, like the gray mountains. I think it was gray. It's either gray or black, guys. I'm sorry. My brain has completely blocked that out. I believe it's gray. And so like the gray mountains will have arrows in it, and the blue mountain will have like a boat that you can find. And I believe the red mountain is kind of reddish pink color, which are the most difficult. Gray is the easiest, blue is middle difficulty, and red is the hardest ones. But each mountain offers you something different. It's a different challenge, a harder challenge, but you do need to go to each one. Otherwise you're going to not be able to have the tools you need to get across the landscape and get to the mountain. You're going to be battling mice. You're going to be battling, yeah, mice are just, yeah, what an enemy to start out with. You're going to be battling mice who, they'll steal your arrows if they touch you. You're going to be battling spiders. You're going to be battling snakes, and there's demons, and then there's winged dragons. And you're going to be battling all these different creatures, and they actually have sound effects to them, which is really cool. And so you can kind of tell, if you get familiar with the sound effects, you can tell what enemy is around the corner because you can kind of hear them. Also, they put so much detail into it that you can see little tracks on the ground to let you know there was an enemy nearby. They really want you using your imagination to really flesh out they're very low grade graphics, which it's to be expected from a system that came out in 1979. But they put like little skulls to let you know there was something was killed here, and so you're like just imagine a kid back then seeing those tracks and they're going, ooh, there's some kind of monster nearby, and then you hear the roar, the growl coming from down one of the paths that you haven't quite treaded yet, or you see a skull laying on the ground and you're thinking, oh man, one of the demons must have come over here and killed something. So just imagine the different thoughts that would go through the head of a kid from back in the late 70s, early 80s as they played a game like this. It is a really, really cool game, really fun game. You can also bounce your arrows off things and around corners. You can hurt yourself too, so you got to be careful. There's a blob creature that's indestructible. Don't let him touch you because he'll drain your health. And what is also really cool about this is it's not as soon as you get touched you're dead, but you had there's like a health system that's based on the more you're hit. The more you're hit by enemies, your color changes, and so that's how you're able to tell where your health lies. So it's really, really neat. It's really cool. So yeah, this is a fun game. It's a really fun game, and I think it fits Halloween quite well. So without further ado, guys, let's jump in to Advanced Dungeons and Dragons on the Mattel Intellivision. Alright guys, enough with the intro. Now let's play some Cloudy Mountain, or as it was originally known, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So as you can see here, Cloudy Mountain came out, or like I said, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, in 1982 for the Intellivision. I was 3 years old when this game came out, and I am really impressed with what they pulled off for such an archaic machine back in the day. Anyway guys, this is the box art here on the left hand side for Cloudy Mountain. And it was just, I actually own a copy of that box art, and it doesn't say Cloudy Mountain, it says Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, but everything else is still the same. Anyway guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the information here. Cloudy Mountain is an action adventure where your goal is to discover the two halves of the ancient Crown of Kings, explore the caves found in Black Mountains on the map to find tools and weapons, and beat the winged dragons of Cloudy Mountain to claim your prize. Cloudy Mountain was originally the first Intellivision adaptation of a famous tabletop role-playing game, Dungeons and Dragons, and it was the first Intellivision game to be more than the massive 4 kilobytes in size, with the huge, massive size of 6K being the size they went with for this game. Your arrows are a limited resource, so learn when it's best to sneak around monsters rather than facing them directly. Yeah, the only weapons you have, or the only weapon you have in this game, are arrows, and they're limited, so you have to be careful not to waste them. So, alright. Take a look at the controls here. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Intellivision used a very unique controller. It was this, it was a rectangular shaped controller like typical controllers, only you didn't hold it horizontal, you held it vertical. And so there was a keypad on the top half, and on the bottom half was this circular disc that you used to move back and forth with. Well, since the Evercade does not have a keypad, they've had to map the shooting controls to the face buttons here. So you have to shoot your arrows in the directions by pressing the face button in by pressing the corresponding directional face button. So I'll get it that way. Alright, so R1 is run. I never use run. L1 is open keypad, so you can simulate the keypad of the Intellivision controller here. Select pick up items and start to exit cave. Alright, so let's go back here and let's get started with Cloudy Mountain. Okay, so here's the thing. You have to pick your difficulty, and normally you would have the keypad to work with. Well, since I do not have since they do not have keypads on these controllers here, you have a simulated one here. I'm trying to debate whether I want to do this on easy or if I want to do it on normal. I've never beat it on normal. I've beat it on easy, but I've never beat it on normal. But you know what? I do want to try on normal. So let's go ahead and check it out, and hopefully I can do it. Okay, so you're over here on the left. You can see those 3 blinking dots. I'll move right here so you can see them. The 3 blinking dots represent 3 archers, and so what I have to do is navigate my way over to the Cloudy Mountain on the far right, and once I get there I have to face the winged demons. I think there's 2 of them, and I have to try to either I have to kill them or get past them and find the 2 halves of the crown to win. Now, as you're going to see here, as I get close to the mountains here, they light up. Red means very difficult, a very difficult cavern to have to go through. I don't really want to go that way. Alright, so let's go down here, see if we can find, oh gosh, gray is the easiest. So you know what, I'm going to go to the gray caverns here, because the gray ones will let me get more arrows. Alright, here we go. Alright, so Alright, now, this is how you pull this up, and if you go down to 0 and click on 0, it will tell you how many arrows you have. I think I have about 3. So I'm going to have to be very careful here to not get myself killed. Turn the volume up a little bit so I can hear the monsters. Yeah, there's no music in this game, so it's very quiet until you hear the monsters. There is sound effects of the monsters to let you know that they're out there, and you can fire blindly into the next area and maybe hit a monster, maybe ricochet the arrow back at you. It's a gamble, so you have to be careful. Alright, now those little dots, those represent footprints. So this game actually had a lot of imagination going with it here. And I picked it for Halloween because you are going up against monsters. You're going up against demons and spiders and rats and bats and dragons. And so I just thought it was an appropriate game for Halloween. It's a fun game. And fighting monsters is always something cool to do on Halloween. So let's keep going. Whoa. Uh-oh. He's trying to get me. That's a little mouse. Gone. Now, he'll actually kill you pretty quick. So, well, I shouldn't say pretty quick. He'll do damage to you. It's a little bit of damage. But he'll do damage to you pretty fast. So this is a quiver of arrows. Pick that up. And the whole purpose of me being in this gray mountain here is I'm just looking for arrows. Uh-oh, you hear that? That's a bat. Not the purple blob you're seeing there. That purple blob is invulnerable. Can't kill it, but it'll kill you if I touch it. So, or it'll kill me if I touch it. Now there's a bat around here somewhere. And I'm going to shoot an arrow down here and see if I can hit him. Now, oh crud! Whoa, 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 whoa! Gotta be careful there. Could be that he's up here. No. There he is. Alright. And oh. Good grief, there's a bunch of them. Now the objective is to, or let me rephrase this, the way to get out of these caverns is you have to find the ladder that will get you out, that'll let you climb out. So while I'm looking for arrows, I'm also looking for that ladder. There's something down here. Ah, see? I took a chance, shot the arrow, ricocheted it back, and hit myself. Whoa, crud, there's a snake. There's a snake. Whew, and they move faster on normal too. So yeah, that's a snake, and he wanted to kill me. Alright, come on, I need some arrows. Only found one bundle. Ah, crud. Man, he was quiet. Oh, there we go, there we go. I'm red now, so that means that if I get hit again, I'm going to die. So it's like risk-reward here. Do I want to go look for more arrows, or do I want to go ahead and head out the exit? Because I can lose a life. Whoa. Now these guys, these spiders here, they won't hurt you, but they like to steal your arrows. So you just have to be careful. Ah, okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, whew. Alright, let's just exit. I found 3 bundles of arrows, and that's enough for this. Because I will actually get my health back once I exit. So here we go. Alright, there we go. But my only thing I can do right here is either go forward and take the hard path, or look for another way through. Well, there's a blue one. Now the blue ones are tougher than the gray ones. So look, gray is easy, blue is medium, and red is hard. But the blue ones you want because you can find items that will let you you can find an axe to cut down trees, you can find a boat that'll let you get across the rivers, or you can find a key that'll let you get through the gate. So you definitely have to go to a blue mountain at some point here. So we're going to go to this one and hopefully find something new. Alright. Got to be so careful because some of these monsters are quiet and you won't know they're there. There's more tracks, but I don't remember what those tracks are for, so I think some of them are for like mice and demons. And yep, that was a demon. Alright, I think that was a demon. I can't remember. But either way, that's one of the tougher enemies. So we found the exit, but we have not found... Uh-oh. Ah, there was something there. I guess that was a bat. Yeah, that was a bat, and I killed it. Let's check our arrows here. Alright, we get some. We still have not found. I wasted those arrows. And I killed myself. Okay. That's alright. I still got 2 lives left. Doggone it. Did not want to do that already. But that's what you get. So I just gotta be extra careful. Ooh, that was close. Golly, that was close. But we found the boat. Alright. No, he's just stole 2 of my arrows. How many we got left? Oh, not many at all. Not many at all. Okay, and you can find arrows in the other caves, or the other caverns, I guess you could say. But you'll find more in the gray caverns. Oh, thank goodness. Needed that. You know what? We're getting out of here. Getting out of here. So let's go find that exit. Don't remember where it's at exactly, but it's around here somewhere. Alright, I'm just going to be very careful because I am now down. There we go. To 2 lives. But now we've got the boat. So here's the thing. With the boat, you can cross the water. No, no, no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, excuse me. There's easy caverns, medium caverns, hard caverns, and very hard caverns. I do not want a very hard. Man, I need a gray one. Oh, no. Wait, is there any this way? Let's go back. And we need a gray one. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're going to go to this gray one and get some more arrows. Or is it not going to let me? Okay, I guess it's not going to let me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I go this way? Yes, there we go. Woo. We need some arrows. Can't go that way. The blob will kill me. Oh, yes. Nice bunch of arrows. Alright, there we go. Come on, bat. Oh my gosh, wasted an arrow, but had to get that snake. Alright, come on. Alright, another bundle. There should be at least 3 bundles on here, so I'm going to keep looking. See if I can spot that third bundle. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's instant death. Like I said before, that's the blob. You can't shoot it either. I don't know if I said this part or not, but you can't harm it. You can't do any damage to it. So I'm going to have to find another way around. And maybe I'll go this way. See if I can find that other bundle up here. Alright, I don't think we've covered the whole... see, we haven't. I gotta go over there. So the other bundle of arrows is probably up there. Let's go check it out. Another blob. Come on. There's gotta be another bundle. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I've covered everything. Maybe there was just 2 on this map. Did I go down here? Alright, keep going. Yeah, I think it's just time to exit. I've probably found everything I can find. Alright, yeah, I have. Let's just go ahead and exit out of here and go to another location. Okay, well now I'm on the other side so I can shoot up this way. Alright. Alright, y'all gonna make me. I'm gonna have to go to another blue cavern, so here we go. Man, I'm getting nervous because these got some really powerful critters down here. Alright, got him. Got another boat. Don't need it, but we'll take it. Right. I gotta get out of here before I get cornered. Whew. That was a demon or a lizard man or something. I don't know, but it's gone now. Man, there's all kinds of those critters on this map. Alright, we got way too many blobs on here. But I do want to go see if we have any arrows. Ah, yes. Can I go back through? Yeah, we're getting out of here. Alright, we did it. Okay. Go that way, go around. Let's try this. Go down here. Oh, it's a red one. I don't... Oh, man, that's going to be tough. You know what? Let's go to this blue one. See if they're looking for a key to get through the gate. Ooh, definitely take those arrows. Nope. Alright, took 2 of them from me. Just wasted that one. I'm just waiting for a demon to pop out around one of these corners. Let's check arrows. Oh, I've got quite a few. I think we're doing good on arrows. Ooh, he hit me. Doggone, another boat. Thought it was an enemy. That's supposed to be a skull. That's just a pile of bones laying there. Alright, we found the exit here. But I'm kind of wanting to go look for more arrows now. You know what, maybe I am going to have to go to one of those red mountains. Maybe that's where the key is. And I really don't want to. There we go. Once again, thought it was another enemy. Alright. I hear no squawking sounds, no enemy noises. Alright, that was a demon. No, golly, what am I doing? Alright, I'm probably just going to have to go. Before I get myself killed. We're probably going to have to go to one of the red mountains. I don't think I can... Well, wait a minute. Alright, we're going to try red. Alright. We are just looking for the exit. I will take that gladly. I'm going that way. What is up here? Doggone it. Those skulls get me every single time. Every time. Come on, we are so close. One more hit and I'm gone. Oh, there's the axe, which that'll let me cut through trees. I thought you get those in the blue ones, but I guess it's just the boats in the blue. Oh, more arrows. I need that, but I really need the exit. Gotta be so careful here. Wait a minute. Is that, yeah, that's more over here. So let's see if this will lead us to where we need to go. That blob wants me bad. We got it. We are now going into the Cloudy Mountain, where we have to find 2 pieces of the crown to win the game. Here we go. Alright, we're doing good. I kept shooting, but for whatever reason it wouldn't fire. Oh. For whatever reason, my arrows would not fire. And he ended up killing me. Great. Well, I'm like 1 hit away from death, so hopefully we can do it. There are no health items on this game. You just have to survive with what you got. Oh, there's 1 piece of the crown. And that was one of the winged dragons. That was the big boss of the game. Alright. Whoop. That's a blob. Oh, that's definitely helpful. Alright, we're going to have to find another way around. And we'll go up. Goodness, you have blobs everywhere. Jeez. Almost there, guys. We are 1 piece of the crown away from winning. And we just won, guys. Just won. That is Cloudy Mountain. And that was on normal difficulty. That's the first time I've ever beat it on normal difficulty. And I can tell you, it was a significantly more challenging than easy. Alright guys, that is Cloudy Mountain for the Intellivision. A really fun dungeon crawling game. Even today in 2025, I had a lot of fun playing it. Very enjoyable. Man, can you imagine being a kid back in 1982 and getting a game like this? This would have been mind-blowing compared to a lot of the other games that kids were playing at the time back then. Just a really awesome game. So, alright guys, if any of you have ever played Cloudy Mountain or Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, please leave a comment down below. If you had it in Intellivision, please leave a comment down below. Oh, and I hope you guys are having a happy Halloween season, a lot of fun, enjoying the spooky time, this spooky time of year, because I know I do. I do every year, and I love playing video games that make me think of the Halloween season and what better way to enjoy Halloween than fighting demons and ghosts and goblins and whatever else with a bow and arrow. So alright guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please comment down below, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel financially, you can by going to patreon.com/EDF Central. Alright guys, stay tuned. More Halloween goodness to come very soon. And as always guys, take care, God bless, and keep on gaming.